much longer.
There you are. We've been hit by a small catastrophe. Many of our fellowship soldiers are deathly ill. Of course, it happens right when the troops in Solstice succeed in breaking through the writhing wall. Can't be a coincidence. Our people fell sick after eating some newly opened provisions. A few even died. Maybe it's just bad food, but I think someone poisoned our supplies. We need to figure out how this happened. I got a feeling this is related to the supply shipment ambushes. Walks showed me the orders you found from V. I've been wondering who that is and where they are. Razumdar runs our supply lines. Talk to him and get to the bottom of this. The worm cult got to our supplies somehow. Maybe Raz can figure out when and how that happened, or tell you where the tainted provisions came from.
Did you destroy the evidence that proves you are both traitors?
Destroying the food keeps others safe. Stow your weapons, friends. Think carefully on how a confrontation with Raz would go for you.
Joining the Fellowship was a mistake. We're through.
Speak, Five Claw. This one has urgent business. This one hopes you did not come to yell at him too. This issue with the food caught us all by surprise. How was Raz to know that was the last sweet roll? Forgive Raz. Perhaps this is not the occasion for a jest. Raz does not want to spread panic, but several soldiers are close to death after their dinners. Stark's cook is not great, but also not murderous. After the attacks on our supply shipments, this one suspects worm called sabotage. That is the unfortunate part. This one is confident the bad provisions came from stores that have been on Sturk for some time, which means someone on this island tampered with them recently. Our saboteurs are closer than we think. Any infiltrators would need to come by sea. Raz can think of some places where he would sneak ashore if so inclined. Let him mark your map. Investigate these sites and see what you find. This sabotage must end, or the Fellowship could fail. Five Claw, tell Raz you found something along the shore, yes? The soldiers grow very hungry and glare at this one for withholding meals. Raz caches supplies when he must watch a place for a long time. They have spied on us for a while, and this poison stinks of necromancy. We have worms among us. The letters say they plan an assault on Sturk. We must find these sisters at once. Yes, so Raz sees. That is where you must search then. If you encountered no one in the sites you visited, the worm cultists could be there right now. Go, investigate the tunnel. Raz will tell Skordo what you found. The letters say this worm cult attack could come at any moment. We must see to the camp's defenses, no? Report to Skordo, and let him know what you find in the tunnel, Five Claw. Now go! The worm cultists must be stopped.
You're back. Hope you ruined the saboteur's day. Well, your head still seems to be attached to your neck. I'd say that's a good sign that we don't need to worry about those worm cultist saboteurs you and Raz tracked down. What happened out there? Hearing about dead worm cultists always puts a grin between my tusks. Speaking of which, our mages tested our food stores and cleaned out all the poison. I'm about to tell everyone Chow's back on. Where were they hiding anyway? Damn, and we built our camp almost on top of it. Well, don't fret. I'll head over there with a mage or two and make sure we close it permanently. That's not the only good news today, pal. Big things have been happening over on Solstice. The Meridian Lens punched a hole in the writhing wall. Thanks to our support, Prince Azah was able to storm the writhing fortress. There's a fight ahead in Eastern Solstice, but today was a victory. 2 of them, I guess. Here, pal. You earned it. Take a little time to rest and relax. Get yourself some chow. I promise, it's safe now. Then you ought to think about getting yourself over to Solstice. That's where all the action's going to be. Our work here isn't quite done yet. No one knows what to expect when we finally knock down the writhing wall entirely and march into Eastern Solstice. We'll keep... The worm cult must feel pretty confident to launch those attacks all over Tamriel. Now that we broke through in Solstice, I bet they'll keep those forces closer to home. It's our turn to go on the offensive. Listen all, I just received word that we found the cause of the illness that took our friends from us. The worms, curse them all, managed to sneak some spies onto our island. My pal here got to the bottom of the mystery and hunted down the worm cult spies. Our rations are safe. 3 cheers for the hero of the day, and 3 cheers for the Fellowship soldiers fighting on Solstice.
Stay close to you, Tamriel. I do not wish to lose my way. For something to attack, or something to protect.
her ladyship gotten to? Good day to you. Have you come at the summons of her ladyship? Lady Laurent, a Daggerfall noble who collects ancient artifacts. She's come to the tombs in search of lost treasures. I only hope she hasn't gotten into trouble again. Well, supper is nearly ready. It's not like her ladyship to be late for dinner, especially when she asked me to open a bottle of her finest wine. Do you suppose something unpleasant might have befallen her in the tomb?
You've come to the tomb for treasure, of course. Everyone does. In life, I was the royal seneschal of King Anton of Daggerfall. I died in this tomb along with my king. His Majesty's bones have turned to dust, but I remain. Perhaps we can help each other. One favor for another. A noble with delusions of treasure hunting entered the tomb earlier. I can help you find the vault she seeks. In return, you shall help me. Let's make sure you actually have the skills I require before we discuss that. I want to see how you deal with the traps my former liege put in place. Go, speak to the lady. We shall talk more later.
Wander on, little spirit.
Ah, another adventurer. Of course you know who I am. I'm famous, as you know. When it comes to ancient artifacts, no one in Glenumbra has more expertise than I do. Ah, excellent. My other assistant has been... well, I suppose the technical term is consumed. I told her not to get so close to that giant lizard. Anyway, I could use your help. I'm going to recover the legendary jeweled crown of Anton. Well, as soon as we can get into the locked vault. I understand the place is filthy with traps and undead creatures. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Oh, you do understand. 4 keys open the vault. The keys of flames, blades, strife, and crowns. 3 of the keys are hidden in this tomb. I have the 4th key. It's an heirloom. Been in my family for generations. Take it, and get the other keys.
Must use tactics and strategy, never risking his kingdom with reckless actions. king must tend to each of the bright flames of his kingdom equally.
Sense shock and suspected mischief. This is a nice surprise.
A king must be neither too close nor too distant from those who serve his kingdom. With blade, a king defeats his enemies. In flames, a kingdom is forged. You have passed the trial of kings. The vault shall open. Approach the vault. I will speak to you there. I helped you get this far, so return the favor and free me from this prison. I can't enter the vault, so listen well. There are 2 crowns inside, but you may take only one. One is King Anton's jeweled crown. The other bears the curse that binds me here. I want you to take the cursed crown. No, your soul is already trapped elsewhere. But if anyone else touches it, they will be bound here. They will take my place, and I will be free. Greed and cowardice have a price. She craves this tomb's treasures, but she wants you to take the risks. I would consider this justice.
We did what we had to.
You're back, and in a timely manner. Did you find the crown? That's it. The jeweled crown of Anton. You're quite the capable dungeon delver. Please, place the crown on the table so that I can look upon its splendor. Stibbins, could you come and put this lovely crown away, please?
Strength becomes you.
Why? Why isn't he bound?
There we are, my lady. Safe and sound.
No, that's not the right crown! You betrayed me! Betrayed me!
I'll go see about it.
Perhaps you'll have another chance to assist me in the future. Until then,